Hello ladies and gentlemen, this will be take 4 of this video since I keep rambling and can't keep myself on track somehow. So today we're going to be talking about two extremely powerful bugs that increase your overall character strength by miles. Insanely strong. You can have 5 active concoctions here without running the ring, which I still have on, or alchemist. So the first step to the bug number 1 is running the 5 concoctions. So set yourself as alchemist. Make sure that you have on the Feastmaster signet. So your current active total for what you have on currently is going to be 5 concoctions. 1 base plus 3 from alchemist plus 1 from Feastmaster signet. So go ahead, put on all 5 of your buffs here. I'll refresh them just for the sake of doing it. I currently use a lot of move speed and regen. You can use whatever you want. Can run the health for extra survivability. So now we refreshed all of those. If you want to use the second bug to make Misty Step extremely cheap, make sure you use Dark Fluid. So what Dark Fluid says, increases distance of evade in combat slide by 15% and reduces the cost by 20%. So the important part is that it doesn't say stamina cost, it just says cost. So when you run the Ring of Omens, this actually reduces the health cost of that as well. And when we go into the details of the second bug, this Dark Fluid is what allows you to get the Ring of Omens to be almost free. So if you want to use that, make sure that one of the 5 that you're using is Dark Fluid. So now that you've done that, eat an Orb of Undoing. And yes, every 2 hours, if you want to redo this, you do have to eat an Orb of Undoing and redo all of your traits. So now, as soon as you've eaten the Orb of Undoing, you can change your archetype. So now we're Hunter Gunslinger. We'll go ahead, take off the ring here. And you can see we still have all 5 of our buffs active, and they are still affecting our character sheet. I don't have any traits on, I don't have anything that does gray health. I have 1.2 instead of 0.2. The movement speed doesn't show on the character sheet for some reason, but I assure you it does work. It does make you much faster, and the Dark Fluid is already doing its work. I have already done this without running out of the 2-hour timer, so my Ring of Omens is already costing 1.9%, but I'll show you how to do that shortly. Just make sure you don't forget to redo your traits here. You can shift click to automatically add 10 points, which is super helpful. I learned that today. And what else do we want here? Recovery and bloodstream. So whatever traits you use doesn't matter. It's all personal preference. Like I said, I'm currently running this setup with a lot of move speed, regen, and tank to be just to be able to run through zones without killing anything. So now you have a choice here if you wanted to use both bugs. This way you get a large amount of resistances without going in more detail to the second bug. Because when you activate the concoctions, Alchemist gives you plus 10 resistance. However, if you die and you're no longer running Alchemist, that resets. So to run the second bug, make sure you're running Ring of Omens and any of the amulets that convert it into Misty Step. And you don't even have to do this with Misty Step, to be honest. You could just normal roll, but then you wouldn't be able to wear Lidos, or you'd have to wear Bright Steel Ring. So either way, you're either sacrificing a neck slot or you're sacrificing a ring slot if you want to be super tanky. So now make sure you have Dark Fluid on and you're running Ring of Omens. And all you're going to do to activate the second bug is visit the World Stone. So now as soon as you've done that, if you press tab and you look at Ring of Omens again, you'll see that it's down to 1.9%. Like I said, mine was already active, but you can test this yourself and you'll see. So between these two things, you can do what I'm doing right now. Hunter Gunslinger, tons of damage, really fun, what are they called? Really fun skills to use. You can have 80% total damage reduction. For some reason, in this patch the damage reduction percentage is not applying to the total. I don't know if that's actually the damage that you're taking right here is 67 and this isn't applying, or if it's just a visual bug. But like I said, 80% total damage reduction, lots of move speed. The two that I'm using up here that give me 16.6% don't show in the character sheet, but they definitely make you faster. Move speed over here, lots of damage and more survivability with the full moon circlet, and full Leto's armor. But I'm still fast. I have infinite evades that are free, basically, as long as you have any form of regen. I'm not in combat right now, so I know it doesn't actually cost anything, but 2% gets regen before you even get to roll again, so completely irrelevant. And that's it. 5 concoctions. You don't have to run the ring or alchemist, and completely free evade at all times. Take advantage of it while you can if you want to use it, because now that it's out there, it's probably going to get fixed really fast. I figured it'd be more fun to release it to the community. I've been using it for a few days, but it'd be fun to see what people do with it. And you can, like I said, you can run the health concoction, the armor concoction, maybe not use the Ring of Omens for even more damage in that slot, and just run reduced encumbrance, and then you can run Leto's, put a few points in the trait, etc. Should be fun. Probably gets patched really fast. And that's about it. So if you made it this far, consider dropping a like, comment, maybe subscribing. Helps me out a ton. I'd love to see the channel grow and make more videos for you guys. So until next time.